Good morning, it's race day. It's FLÈCHE WALLONNE, here we go. Wednesday in Belgium, it's already about 15 degrees or so. I'm walking on my way down to breakfast, but we're staying in the peak lofts of Liège on top of the hill, so it's a little of a stroll. It's quite nice actually. When the weather's like this, it's not a bad little activation stroll. Ideally going to smash some carbs now, trying to get down probably 400 or 500 grams of rice, and then an omelette, toast, jam, maybe a little panna cooking if they're making, and what else we got? Obviously some coffee and stuff. We had a big team meeting last night, which came up with the plan of like we're all in for Woodsy, and you know, we got finally another time this year, full squad. We'll be using Yenta and Reto to kind of do the grunt work before the circuit to keep us in position, then switching over to G later on in the race to kind of keep the rest of us up in position, and then really Hugo and myself are trying to put out some fires, you know, when the attacks go on the circuit that I told you about yesterday. We kind of got to watch those moves that are going off there, the teams with the, you know, that has someone for the finish that's going to take on someone like Woodsy. So obviously Quickstep will have guys moving, Ineos, Bahrain, Movistar I think they've only really got Valverde, so they'll wait, but then yeah, teams like that, so we don't want to miss that. We don't want to be on the back foot, we don't want to be chasing. Ideally we want to get to that last lap with 4 guys, still to help Mike, and you know, and then obviously Hugo and I will have to do that mad run into the Cot de Cherave and get Mike and Jakob there as priority number 1. And if we do manage to scramble over and give them one last run into the Murderhoy, that'd be great. But if it's just the 2 of them, it's really going to be up to Jakob to give Woodsy the run into the Mur that he needs to be able to be in front and then to be able to execute the plan. So yeah, it's great, everybody knows their roles, and thought I'd give you a bit of insight of what our plan is on the day, and we're hoping to expect you know, a top 5 performance would be fantastic, but getting on the podium would be a really nice end to the day, especially as a race that suits a guy like Mike Woods. So we're hoping, and boys are actually really excited, and it's quite nice to come with another motivated group to the race. So guys, we'll see, let you know how it goes. All dead.
No, I don't know.
You could clean my shoes yesterday. What am I doing? Good job, mate. Thank you.
I know him well, but I don't know.
Yeah, those guys that I said are irreplaceable in cycling.
Yeah, no.
Hubert's one of them.
I'm going to do some more.
He's also Jakob. Bus
The
driver,
problem is
Sonia,
not to get a race again for the next, maybe into this week.
shoe shiner. It's fresh today.
Tour de Californie, vainqueur du Ligue Bastogne, c'est le reste de plus.
Tom Pitcock, effectivement, pourrait défier la chronique aujourd'hui.
Hey man, how do you feel about the race today?
So excited, especially now when I'm in your vlog. Now I got.
It's the real insider vlog, you know? Hey Jos, hey, you know what I chill? I'm top 5 in the age group, but you are like 6th now.
Yeah, but I'm going for
It's
it.
better I'm here, you know?
Yeah.
FLÈCHE WALLONNE Liège-Bastogne-Liège, il faut raconter sur...
Good luck, boys.
As we look at the breakaway, just about to crest the top of this brutal climb for the first time. But back in the bunch, it was Stan Van Trick, the young Belgian for Quickstep Alpha Vinyl. Right, been treated to some brilliant racing, mostly because of the added aggressiveness of certain riders and certain teams to try and do things differently, to break with tradition. The climb of the RF. How about this, Daryl Impey back on the front? It's been the breakaway all day, and he will blow soon, but he's just giving it absolutely everything. And I say that's totally normal, but rather than just drift back and ride anonymously, he's going to go as hard as he can for as long as he can. They've got several riders in the mix looking after Mike Woods. Jakob Fuglsang, there he is, just in the centre, Mike Woods. And there's still Geraint Thomas just on the right-hand side there, constantly just glancing around to make sure that Martinez is looked after. But just behind Martinez is Rodriguez, as the former South African champion and yellow jersey wearer in the Tour de France continues to pile on the pressure on the left-hand side. No surprise that Van Sevenent would have been instructed to sit on, as now we see the Israel Premier Tech squad wind things up at the front.
Dylan Turners got just enough to be the champion. Dylan Turners is going to do it. The Belgian has hinted at this.
So, Stal Rick is known as the only winner in the last 21 years to solo to victory in this race.
Yeah, great. You tried to do the same today.
I tried to do the same today. I went a little bit earlier. I had a big, my engine is a bit bigger, but then Team Tactics had to wait and help you guys at the end.
So you was called in by your sport director.
Yeah, right. They called me in back up to do the run-in for Hugo. But that's it. Hey, good
You
day
guys
out.
did a great team today.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. It's only because the Canadians are under pressure because the team bosses are here now, and he's like, has to show.
Yeah, because I'm never there.
Yeah, exactly. Only when the big dogs are here. But that's FLÈCHE WALLONNE 2022. We had Woodsy up there today for 6th, and we're gonna give Liège a big hot crack, eh? Let's recon on Friday.
What you eat tonight,
My friends, folks, ladies, I can tell you something. It was so lucky to be up there today in the breakaway. These are prestigious races. These are races that are, they're great to win these ones. So, just to be up there, fantastic crowd, Motorhoy, suffer out there a little bit, and still finish with those guys. Not get dropped or anything. So I think we always had the race under control, and having me up there was great for the team, because had a group come across with the favourites, with say Woodsy or Fulslang, they had a teammate up there. So I was quite prepared all day for that. I wasn't really keen on driving the break to the end. I didn't think we'd make it, of course, but I knew being up there was kind of like a safety net for the team. If a group did move, that there was an extra support rider there in front. So that didn't happen. We got caught, but I was still able to do like a bit of a run into the Cot de Cherave, and that was kind of all the legs had left in them. But at that point of the race, it's so hard, and some of the best guys were about to take off on that climb. So as a team, we did really well. We had Hugo up there, we had Jakob up there. They really buried themselves for Woodsy. So unfortunately got lost the wheel in the final roundabout there, and he lost a couple of places. I think he started in like 25th or something. So quite far down, but managed to get 6th in the end. So he really gave everything to the line and passed all the guys. Probably had the legs to do a much better result, which he's probably frustrated with. But Belgium, great races to come to, great races to watch on TV. I mean, I moan about it being like a bit narrow and a bit dangerous, and then you get in the breakaway and you realise how cool it is actually. It's much better when you can just focus on the roads and just couple wheels. And I think I'll show you guys where we're at Peak Lofts, which is Rick Verbrugge's baby. Actually, this is his house that we staying at. It's actually not his house, but he owns this house, and this is the view from here. And it's called Peak Lofts because they're going to be doing some altitude rooms here in the future. So if you're in Belgium and you're looking for a training camp, these are the guys to get in touch with. But sure, now it's going to be cool. Going to wrap up this video. What are we going to do the next couple of days? We're going to do a small recon tomorrow for Liège, then a bigger recon for Liège on Friday. Saturday, it's a bit of an annoying day. We're just going to ride our bikes in the morning, and then we've got to go all the way back to Liège to have a team presentation. So it's like an hour and a bit drive just to get there for the presentation, and then drive all the way back, and then massage, and then drive back all the way back the next day. So we'll see how we go. See? Thanks for tuning in, guys. Be lekker. See you later. Ciao.